What's up, tribe? How you guys doing? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and I hope you like this video. What's up? How y'all doing? I was playing around with that intro. I see how I like it. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Happy Monday to you guys. What's up, Evs? Hey, Lock Queen, Miss Trisha. What's going on? What's going on? Why are we doing this countdown when we can do a... Go on, little baby. All right, good. What's up, Brianna? Hey, Brandon. I know, right? I'm playing around with some things. I got the little intro and stuff. Playing around with it, y'all. Y'all know me and my editing skills, you know, but I'm playing around with some things. I see how I like it. So how's everybody doing? I'm looking for, child, y'all know about this little area next to my chair that I be telling you looking crazy. I'm looking for the remote for my TV so I can turn the TV. I don't know where I put it. Oh well. How's everybody doing? Golly. Yeah. I just had the daggone remote. Anyway, we're going to get this party started because we're going to do this review of the Real Housewives. Oh, here it is. The Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. Yeah, IG is back up. You know, it is what it is, honey. You know, we done heard all kinds of stuff. I done heard all of the rumblings. You know, I was at work today, so every time I went in to try to look at my Instagram, it wouldn't refresh. So I said, and then I saw the thing where it said that all of the things that's owned by Facebook, Instagram, Facebook, WhatsApp, was it Snapchat too? All that stuff went down, hunty. And, you know, those are all the things that are owned by Facebook. So YouTube, knock on wood, wasn't affected. But then I heard that the internet itself was having issues. Like the internet as a whole was kind of off. So it may not have just been that stuff. But anyway, we back up far as I know. But I know that some people who were on StreamYard earlier were having some problems. So Abby said she didn't even know it was down. I'm surprised, Abby, because, you know, you got to do your daily, you know, Instagram selfie. But mine was up earlier. Like, I don't remember. I don't know when it went down, but I know I was on Instagram earlier. So I don't know when it started acting up, child. Anyway, how's everybody's Monday going? My Monday is kind of sucky, but we're going to push through. Where is my... Oh, here it is. But we're going to push through. What's up, Bab? How you doing? You say your son lost his mind. I know they did, honey. I know they did, child. And I think Marvin said that his Instagram and Facebook got hacked. So, I don't know. Things were a mess today. What's up? What's up, Natalia? Hey, Auntie. You went to the View. I'm jealous. I'm so jealous. Well, you know, when I come to New York, my auntie Natalia said that she is taking me to the View when I come to New York. I just got to get to New York, honey. You know, even before the panty, the New York the View schedule coincided with when I'm out of work. So I'm going to have to probably take off work to go to the View. Because whenever I'm off work, the View, even with my spring break, is when because, you know, the View takes a spring break. Even when I'm on spring break, they take their spring break. I was like, there come. But anyway, couple of quick announcements before we get started, because we about to talk about what happened down to the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. Now, if y'all don't watch Salt Lake City, I'm telling y'all need to jump on it. I know that it was a little slow. I know some people tried to watch it and they said, oh my goodness, I can't do this. It's a little bit slow. I know some people got, you know, Jen Shah got on their nerves because she be trying to call herself colored. Whoopi, yeah, well, you know, she had that, was it sciatica? She's got the sciatica. Hey, movie man, listen, this is when, let me tell y'all something. This is when I knew my Instagram went down, because I tried to go over on to my Instagram to post about the live that he already put it up there, But I was busy yesterday, so I was gonna put up there about the live that we did on Saturday to say, hey, you guys missed a good time. Go and check it out. And that's when I found out my Instagram was down. But I'm gonna put it up there. But in case you guys did not catch us on Saturday, myself and Movie Man had a really, really good conversation about Aretha versus Genius. Well, the movie Respect versus the miniseries Genius. And I've gotten some really positive comments. So you guys seem to have enjoyed it. And so thank you for that. You reading Lisa tonight, CC Freak. Baby, we about to get into it, okay? We are about to get into it. Oh, moving. Oh, you've been moving? Yeah, moving is a lot. You don't realize how much stuff you have until it's time to move. Every time I'm like, oh, I don't have that much. Yada, yada, yada. She's sweet as always. Talk to us a commercial. Sunny is rude. Well, Whoopi said, see, y'all about to get me off on, we get into the Real Housewives, but Whoopi has said that on more than one occasion that she thinks that they're rude and that she wish that they would make a rule that they can't bring their phones out. Because she said that every time there's a commercial, Sunny, Joy, and it was somebody else. This was before Megan was on the show. She said all they do, maybe it was Raven, I don't know, but she was like, all y'all do is look at y'all phone. We don't talk to each other. And she has said that a couple of times about how they don't do anything but just be on their phone. She said that before. Well, it's okay, Natalia, Auntie, because when I come and we go see The View, just had a tissue ready because I'm going to do the ugly cry when I see Whoopi. Just the ugly cry. Just to be in the same room and sharing the breath that she breathes. I'm going to do the ugly cry, okay? Anyway, let's get into these Real Housewives of the Salt Lake of the city. So listen, for those of you who are not following, before I forget, I do have a quick announcement. See, we've been here for 10 minutes and we ain't even started talking about Housewives yet. One, Josiah will be hosting tonight. So you guys make sure, for my mods, can y'all drop Josiah's link in the chat? Josiah's World, please. Josiah World TV, I believe is the full name. Can y'all drop his link in the chat? That is where the Whether You Like It or Not panel will be. We had such a good time last week. Thank you so much. People are still leaving comments under the live from last week. So I really, 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 really appreciate it. They invited you to come back tomorrow. Girl. Okay, but listen, I'm gonna give you notice before I come up. So whatever we need to do, we need to take care of it. What I'll probably do is catch the train up, honey. And we're gonna catch the train up and we're gonna do New York, honey. We're gonna go see The View and we're gonna do lunch. Either I'm going to spend the night or I might catch the train back later on that night. But that's what we're going to do. I'm not even going to drive because, child, I'm not even playing them games. We're going to catch the train up, okay? All right. Don't do me like that, Yocrates. Do not do me like that. Yeah. Did you watch Salt Lake City? Do you want to come up? If you watch Salt Lake City and you want to have the conversation, I know we got that other live tonight. If you don't want to, if you want to do 2 back-to-back lives like that. So Sunny seems like she'll be standoffish unless she knows you. Yeah. I see y'all in his feelings. CC Freak, I modded him last week because I had a bunch of people in, I don't normally have that many people. Sure, I think we at one point had over almost 200 people in here. That ain't my normal get down. All right, y'all, here it comes. So, yeah. Okay. So, we start. Okay, so for the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, yes, we have Jen Shah, who is, she likes to put herself on the same level as African-American, but she is not. She is Asian Pacific. We have Mary Cosby, who is African American, but we know she got the whole situation, with her marrying her granddaddy. Then we have Heather, who was a part of the Mormon church. She no longer is. She said that she was a good Mormon girl until she decided she no longer wanted to be that, and now She is out living her best life. She has started basically a cosmetic. Thank you, Abby. She has started a cosmetic company where you can get like, it's not like the cosmetic surgery, like liposuction and stuff, but you can get your Botox and your lip injections, like that in and out type stuff. And of course, in Utah, she said the pandemic has done her well because people started seeing how they looked on them Zoom calls, and they was coming up in there getting plump, stuck, and all that other stuff that they get done, child. We have Whitney Rose, who got put out of the Mormon church because she married her former co-worker. Was he her boss? But either way, they was both married when they decided they was gonna sleep together. And so both of them got kicked out the Mormon church. And she a little bit of a wild child. And he's a little bit of an older gentleman. We have Lisa Barlow, who owns the Vita Vodka Company. Lisa, we're going to be talking about her a lot on this episode, okay? We have... I'm going to look for you. And I take The View every day, Auntie, so I'm going to look for you. I'm going to see if I can find my auntie. Jim keeps throwing around that brown girl label. You know what? Nobody does, Movie Man. Nobody likes that, honey. No. And we dug into her about that last season, honey. Meredith Marks has a jewelry company. Ain't no little bit he old enough to be her daddy. Okay, well, listen. Okay. So anyway, so that's season 1. So season 2, I'm gonna go ahead. We're just gonna talk about it. So Jen Shah basically pissed everybody off last season, and her social media seems to continuously get her in trouble. So what we left off last week was her and Meredith having it out because they went ice fishing, and they was having it out down to the ice fishing rink. And Jen will not accept the fact, Jen will not accept the fact that her social media is what's getting her in trouble, right? Now, she seems to think that by saying simply, it's not me, somebody runs my social media, she seems to feel like that sort of gives her a pass. But it's actually worse, because it's one thing for it to be you saying all these crazy things. It's something different when it's somebody else running your social media and they are liking and retweeting nasty, derogatory comments about, I sent you the link. Hold on. Let me send it again. I sent it though, but maybe I'm trying to multitask. So maybe I didn't hit the button or something. Yeah, I thought I sent it. Anyway, you should have it now. I just sent it again. Well, let's be clear, Lil Baby said, but she slipped up and said that she was defending her vagina. But let's be clear. The reality of the situation is we knew it was her. Like, that's a lie. We know it's you, because if it wasn't you and these people were repeatedly saying things that you didn't approve of, they should have been fired, and that should have been your response. Your response, what's up, Law? Your response should have been, I was not aware that people were out here retweeting and liking things when they were supposed to be just running my social media. They have been fired. They are no longer with me, and I apologize. That would have been your response. But the fact that your response is to get defensive, she did the same thing with Heather. So even if you didn't know when Heather said it, which is bullshit, but even if you didn't know when Heather said it, you certainly knew by the time you got to Meredith's ass. What's up, y'all? Are you there, y'all? Y'all, we can see you but can't hear you if you talking. Right. And then she said, well, all it was a like. All it was a like. It doesn't matter. When you like something, that means you're agreeing with what that statement is. I told y'all about that time I got in trouble at work because I retweeted something down to the Twitter that was derogatory. Oh, wait a minute. Y'all, I don't know what's going on. We're going to let y'all get yourself together. It was an article written about my boss, and I didn't read the article. I just saw the link. I mean, I knew it was some stuff going on in the office. That's when I worked at the union. I knew it was some shenanigans going on in the office, but I just retweeted the damn article. Y'all, I got called into the office. They were like, because they was watching my Twitter. They knew what my Twitter was, okay? And they were like, so that's how you feel? I was like, so how, what? And I hadn't even paid no daggone attention. So that's not a pass. Because if anything, that's even more of a reason for you to be like, oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. You know what I'm saying? And the way that I'm going to let somebody represent me or paint me in a negative light using my account, it's a no for me, dog. Right. And the reality is that a lot of celebrities have other people running. Yeah, you there? I can hear you. I hear something.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
Okay, all right.
It's
That's
all
better.
good. You good? Okay. Yeah, a
Yeah.
lot of celebrities have other people running their social media, but I promise you that all that they are allowed to do is post content, pre-approved content, and retweet pre-approved links. Like when you see like people like Beyonce's Twitter or Instagram, which we know she don't run her own. What do you see on it? It be pictures that are pre-approved, information that is pre-approved. You don't, if even if it's like a candid picture or a picture with the family, promise you it has been pre-approved. You don't see no whole bunch of rogue tweeting. Uh-oh, Lord, what is he doing?
What you mean
Yeah,
what I'm doing? I'm not doing that. What?
what was that noise? It just sounded like some noise.
Yeah, I turned on my air conditioner. I had to relocate from the living room to my bedroom.
Oh, thank you so much. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Somebody just sent me a cash app. Thank you. I don't want to say your government name. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. It says for gift. Well, thank you for the gift. Mwah. Thank you so much. Um, okay, I can hear you now. So we're talking about Jen and her trying to defend her Twitter line, talking about it ain't her.
Okay, well she is a thief and a liar, so why wouldn't we expect her to lie on this matter?
Wait a minute. She a thief, a liar, and she has an identity crisis. Okay. Then
That's
we
it.
have Lisa Barlow, which we're gonna get to her later on in the episode. But at this point, she is running between Jen and Meredith. It's like she is real pressed for them to make up. And I feel what are you doing over there?
I'm not doing that.
You have a lot of background noise. I don't know if it's just something in your background or what.
Or it could be StreamYard, because StreamYard been on one today.
It
Did
could
you
be StreamYard. You are absolutely correct.
did you think about that? No.
No, but you had background noise last week, so that's why I said
Whatever.
that. See,
Yeah.
whatever.
Now, I will let you have that. But see, when I had something to say about your curls and shit, you wanted to get all of your
That's
feet and
totally different.
everything.
No, that is totally
Nope,
different.
nope,
Oh
same
my
thing.
God, I'm talking about your background noise. Ciao. Boy, I tell you. Anyway, oh, that was from number one Eagle fan. Mwah, thank you, baby. So, um, I agree with Meredith on this one. Where Meredith said, "I feel like Lisa was trying so hard to make sure." Right, y'all know his background be loud to make sure that we make up because it'll make her life easier. What you think?
I don't think nothing, because fuck Jen and fuck Lisa. I'm, I mean that. Look. I'm just waiting for us to get to the end part. That's the only reason why I came up on count. Like
Okay,
I'll
well
interject
then
in
hold on
there.
then, because we got to get through this other stuff first. So
Okay.
then we have but the best part of this scene, the absolute most hilarious part of this scene was Heather and Whitney commentating that shit. When they were sitting over on the side and they were commentating the fight, that shit was hilarious.
But I will say I am very, very happy that, because you know how on Beverly Hills, Erica Jane says she's the Ice Princess. No, that is Meredith. But I'm glad Meredith is giving us something spicy, because when I tell you I think she was disengaged because I think she was about to fuck Jill. I'm just being honest because she wasn't
Right.
here for her. But I,
Hey, Asia. What's up, Cams? Hey, Pinky Pinky. Hey, everybody that's coming in that I did. If I don't see you, yeah, I think she really was. Like, I feel like she was walking away because I really do feel like she was about to put them paws on Jen. And when Jen again, she starts throwing a tantrum. She threw that damn bracelet. Lisa, you a whole fool. Ain't no way in hell I'd have been walking around in the snow looking for somebody else's damn bracelet that they voluntarily threw in the damn snow. Even after you said, "Here, girl, you dropped your bracelet," and she talking about something. I don't give a damn about this bracelet. Okay. Well, I'm gonna tell you who's gonna be getting this bracelet when the damn when this damn lake thaws out. Them fish at the bottom gonna get this bracelet because I be damn if I'm watching
now,
in the snow for a diamond tennis bracelet. The hell?
I would just upon it. I'm just
Okay, the
saying.
likelihood that that bracelet was real,
Well,
because she threw it too easy. She threw it too easy.
she been plotting and scheming. Okay, robbing Peter to pay Paul, stealing SSIs and all this other stuff. It's probably real.
I'm just saying. So we had that had happened. Then we have a we had a wait a minute. What happened after that? We're gonna get to the good stuff because some of this other stuff just ain't important. We had a non-important scene with Mary and her son. We don't care. Um, then we meet a new. I don't know. Is she gonna be a friend of the show, Miss Angie? Is she just gonna be a
Um,
friend of the show?
you know what? I think what it is I think Angie is in the same boat as a scholar where they'll bring in someone that is potentially going to be a housewife and they fan them out and they probably just didn't make the cut for whatever reason. So I think
Right.
they brought her on to be one. She just didn't make the cut, and that's probably
Now
why she
she's
got
not
those
the same
concussions.
lady. She's not the same lady from last season that they was trying to say was down to the Capitol, right? That ain't her.
I don't know.
I feel like they wouldn't be showing her. I feel like Bravo would have edited her out, no matter how good the story was. I feel like if she had any connections to January 6th, they would have edited her out. So I think this is somebody different. Yeah, she must be a friend because she ain't in the opening. You right. Okay, little baby said, no, that's not her. Okay, that's not her. So Miss Angie, we found out is a friend of Lisa's. They go back to when they was in college together, working down to the call center and shit. And they're really, really good friends. We found out that Angie and Whitney found out that they great granddad, they got the same great granddaddy, and somewhere along the line they are cousins. Lisa is not here for none of that. Lisa was like, I don't care about none of that. That's like the same as saying me and you, brother and sister, because we both came from Adam and Eve. I don't care. I don't care about none of that. And
That
what
analogy didn't
the
work for me.
bullshit? Huh? Say that again.
That analogy did not work for me. The whole Adam
Well,
and Eve thing, like they're legit related, but okay, I'll let it have that.
right, they are legit related. Whether you like it or not, whether you choose to accept it or not. First of all, I don't need you to accept it. I don't care about your acceptance of who I'm related to. Like the hell. So that was Whitney. Oh, you're right, O Street. That was Whitney's friend from last season. You're right. So when we saw the scene when we first met Angie, we found out she's having a fundraiser for LGBTQ for a nonprofit she has because they have a trans gender child, and it's something that touches their heart because of their child. And Lisa in that scene said all the right things, did all the right things because she was like, I mean, I don't care about you being friends with Whitney. That doesn't have anything to do with me. I don't care about you being friends with Whitney, right?
Now, I I just want to interject and say Angie did kind of put foot in mouth and then shoot herself in the other foot because on one hand, it's this organization that's supposed to LGBTQIA plus community because of your transgender child, yet you say you eat at Chick-fil-A damn near every day. That's kind of like she probably could have just omitted that piece.
Yeah, but you know what? I think a lot of people just don't even make the connection. A lot of people don't. A lot of people who are in the community eat at Chick-fil-A all the time. Seriously. What's up, Royal King Forever? Hey, what's up? Mwah. But your point is valid. But I'm just saying, I think a lot of people don't even make that connection, Shah. But you're
But
right. You're
well,
right.
I'm mentioning that because I know that it could be one of those where that could turn her from being a fan favorite. But at the same exact time, there are a lot of people who go up for certain causes, yet you shop at places that don't particularly favor well for you, like African Americans shopping at places where they have historically or within the last 5 years shown some very problematic stuff, like Prada, with the monkey stuff and whatnot, H&M stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like you have people that are for a cause but still shop at places that don't see it for their people or group that they particularly go up for. Just saying.
Right. That's Gucci, but yeah.
Oh, damn it, Gucci. My bad. Sorry, Prada. But Prada probably did some shit too.
Well, reality is all of them have at some point in time. But your point is, again, your point is valid. Your point is valid. But you're right. I didn't even I didn't even think about it until you said it just now. I was like, damn, she did sit there and say she eat a Chick-fil-A every damn day. But like, I didn't even think about it. So yeah, LGBT members don't even care about boycotting. Yeah, they don't. Those waffle fries, they having the folks shook from what I hear.
I
Listen,
mean, I would just be the one to say Chick-fil-A is fucking overrated. I've had it twice. I'm not impressed.
I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and say I don't eat there because that I would be telling a lie. I
Well,
have
no, I
tried.
mean, I
I have
tried
tried to
it.
quit it.
I tried it because everybody was like, "Oh, this is the best chicken. This Jesus chicken, all this stuff." Just like, okay, well, as a chicken connoisseur, I went there and tried, and I'm just like, "This it? This what all the hype for?" I hear no angels singing. I didn't see Jesus try to convert me from Judaism. Like I ain't see nothing. I was
No,
ready
I
for a
didn't hear no angel
miracle.
singing.
I didn't see Gabriel, Uriel, Jophiel. I didn't even see Sabael. Like I ain't seen none of them. I'm just like, what is y'all doing?
You know what? I'm not doing this with you. You just gonna go through all of them. You just gonna go through all of them. Okay.
Yeah, I go through all of that. Look,
so,
you know I ain't
so
shit. So you invited me up here. Remember, you invited me.
I did.
All right, praise
I
God.
did. So, um, okay. So the thing about that though was Angie is having the fundraiser. She's having a casino night down to her estate because I feel like that was an estate. I don't even feel like that was a house. I feel like that was an estate. She was having a casino night down to her estate. Now the next scene we see is her going to lunch with Whitney. And we find out a little something at this lunch with Whitney. Now, at the lunch with Whitney, we find out that her caterer has bowed out of the event, stating, after speaking to our staff, we feel like this is an event that we can't service. Now, I thought they were bowing out because they found out it was a LGBTQIA event because
Me
we are
too.
talking about Utah. I thought it was about what the event was for.
I
But then
did too.
we said, after talking to Lisa, I said, what? I said, what Lisa got to do with this? And Whitney was like, Lisa did it. Lisa is trying to sabotage your event because you friends with me and you wouldn't stop being friends with me. And she did it. Do you think Lisa did it?
Initially, no. Because I thought the same exact thing. Like, okay, maybe, they're just homophobes or whatever. Is what it is. But then, as we start to get a little bit more and a little bit more, and then when this second walked into the party, made a comment about, a party without food, I'm like, yes, she did it. Uh-huh.
I said, them shady ass Bravo editors, they made sure that they put that in there because I said the same thing. Because at first I was like, because when they said something about Lisa's name, I said, well, why would Lisa's name be mentioned in the text? I said, but okay. But I'm going to tell you when I first started feeling like Lisa had something to do with it. When Angie said that Lisa told her to not acknowledge her and Whitney were related, and she didn't want her and Whitney to be friends.
There's that, and also I think it was 5 hours after the fact. I'm just like, damn, five
Right, it
hours.
was literally right after you
Yeah,
told that you invited Whitney to the event. It was right after that. So we saw, okay, we had another non-important scene where we saw Whitney. We saw Mary and Meredith talking, and basically Meredith told Mary that her and Jen talked things out, and Mary Face said it all. Mary Face was like, I mean, all right then.
Willie
Meredith
B.
sort of, Mary sort of gave Meredith the same thing that Whitney gave Heather last week when Heather said that her and Jen made up. Just kind of gave her the, all right, girl, you sure?
Willie B. Give me like 5 minutes. I need to run outside and bring my dog back in.
Bring the puppy in. Okay.
All right.
So, we get to the party because again, we're gonna get to the good stuff, y'all. The rest of this shit don't matter. We get to the party, okay, and all the ladies are there. Everybody was invited. Did y'all see how fast Coach Shah made that beeline to the crap table? He was like, I don't care about none of this going on. I don't care about none of these cameras. I don't care about none of these women. Where is the craps table? And I ain't gonna say he was drinking. I ain't gonna put that on him, but he was like, where the craps table? Okay. The party did look like it was a lot of fun. And so everybody shows up. Lisa gets there. And like y'all just said, the first thing out of Lisa, well, I'm not going to say it was the first thing out of her mouth, but the way that it was edited, one of the first things out of her mouth was her talking about the food and how a party isn't good if it doesn't have good food. Oh, really? A party ain't right unless it got some good food. Why would food be an issue? Why would you be thinking about food? Why would food be a concern, Lisa? Why would you be thinking about food, Lisa? Meredith ass was willing to climb up a banister rather than walk past Jen Shah, which I thought was so extra, but funny all at the same time. It was extra because Whitney climbed her happy ass, her flexible acrobatic stripper pole ass right on up that damn banister. And by the time they did all that, Jen had moved because they was trying to get past her without having to talk to her child. But anyway, that was just a little comedic interlude. That was just a little comedic interlude. Um, sorry, I was doing something. So then we have, like I said, Meredith was there. Meredith and her husband look cute. They had a little matching little outfits. They look cute or whatever. I'm sure her son dressed them. And okay, let me rewind. Hold on. Let me put a pause in that for a second. Let me go back to the beginning of this episode. But those of you who watched the episode, little baby, I know you one of the people that watched the episode. Do y'all feel like Lisa sort of outed Brooks at the beginning? When she was talking to Jen and she said the reason why Meredith is so upset is because Brooks hasn't come out yet. Now, let's be clear. I don't think any of us are fooled into thinking that Brooks may not have a story to tell. But Meredith has continued. She has been consistent in saying he hasn't figured it out yet. He hasn't figured it all out yet. But Lisa came right out and was like, he ain't come. He's upset because he hasn't come out the closet yet. I said, yet. Ain't that why Meredith is mad about this whole situation? Because she's saying that he ain't came out of nobody's closet. So you putting the yet on there makes it seem like eventually he is going to come out the closet. You think Brooks outed Brooks since last season? You think, yeah, I mean, I think Brooks outed. Listen, like I said, now I ain't never going to put nobody, I ain't never taking nobody out of the closet, okay? All I'm saying is I feel like Brooks got a story to tell. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like the way she said it by adding that yet on there, yet means it is coming. Yet means that it is true. It just ain't yet. It just ain't come out yet. Yeah, honey, a story to tell. Yes, honey, a story to tell. We all know that closet door. You said Stevie Wonder can see it, child. Listen, we all know that closet door was see-through. Ooh, y'all are terrible. We all know that closet door was see-through. It reminds me of when Andy Cohen got Patti LaBelle dragged for basically confirming Luther's personal business and putting it in the streets. Listen, Patti knows she was wrong for that. We have been holding on to that worst kept secret for 30 years. Luther been dead and gone. I guess Patti said, who the hell cares? I just want to know. This is what I want to know. Let me put a pin in that right there. Movie man then brought up something else. Y'all, this is what I want to know. I want to know who Luther used to date. And were they left in the will? Because when I tell you that whoever Luther used to date ain't never came out here to get no shine, ain't never write no book, ain't never do no tell-all, ain't never go down to the Barbara Walters, Ebony, Jet, Esquire, Vogue, People, TMZ, whoever Luther used to be with is loyal. Let me tell you something. That person picture better be next to the word loyal in the dictionary, because they ain't never said nothing. I used to say that about Robin Crawford. I used to say that about Robin Crawford until Robin Crawford wrote her damn book last year. I used to say that about her. I said Robin is loyal. She ain't never telling her and Whitney secrets. And damn if she ain't write a damn book. And Luther used to tell us, he said whenever he lost weight, that's when he was in love. And when he gained weight, that's when he had his heart broken. That's what he used to say. Now, we're not talking about the time that I don't think he had surgery. I think he went on that same diet that Oprah went on that time when Oprah lost all that weight back in the 80s when they both lost all that weight, when they were just like basically on that liquid diet. I ain't talking about that. That was something different. But I'm talking about when Luther said when he would lose 40, 50 pounds, that's when he was in love. And then he would get it. So we're not talking about one person. Luther dated, he had boyfriends. I just want to know, he must have treated them good, y'all. He must have treated him good. You know what, Mari, he might be dead. You right. They might, because listen, ain't nobody said shit. I even read a biography on Luther Vandross, and even in the biography, it was innuendos, but it was nothing solid. It was nothing solid in that book. And it was a pretty good book. There was a lot of innuendos. I said, who isn't? Anyway, you okay?
All right,
I went way left. Well, let's get back on the story. Listen, you ain't missed hardly nothing because I done went left, honey. We just started talking about Luther.
Okay.
Because we was talking about Brooks coming out the closet, and I was saying how whoever Luther used to date is loyal, because we ain't never heard that story. That story ain't never been told. But anyway, and I hope I didn't jinx it. I hope we're not about to get a book next week. Okay, I hope I didn't jinx it. Because I can respect that whoever this is has kept their business to themselves. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, moving on. You need me to do a quick drop on that Luther Bob. I read that thing so long ago, I'd have to reread it. I'd have to reread it. I would have to reread it. I mean, because I read it. The book came out a couple of years after he died. I still have the book though, because I keep most of my books. I don't get rid of books, so I still have the book. I have to go back and read it again. Moving on. Maybe we'll do it in the book club when I bring the book club back, which I am bringing the book club back. I know I keep saying that, but just love me anyway. So the damn we at the party. We at the party. And Lisa done already made her little snide comment. Angie and her husband, they get ready to start taking up the donations. Listen, this how you know you around money. When you open up the floor for donations and the first donation is $1 million, and they say it like they ordering dinner from the Chick-fil-A. Okay? When they say, yeah, we're gonna donate $1 million.
I need them to donate to my damn fund shit that we just
I
giving
said,
out a
I got
million.
it. Listen, let me tell you, I got me a whole nonprofit. It's called Get Really Be Out of Debt. That is my profit. My nonprofit organization is Get Really Be Out of Debt. Okay.
I mean, because he said like it was no problem. Like when he said
Right.
a
He had
million,
to say,
look,
child.
that the song "Got Money" from Lil Wayne featuring T-Pain was playing in my head. I was just like, oh, so we just gonna make it rain on these hoes. Oh,
Okay.
okay, this is what we're doing.
Exactly. We're just gonna sprinkle me now. Sprinkle me now. Sprinkle me now. Okay. But I was here for it. Yeah, his suit was a little tight. I don't know if he done picked up some weight during the COVID and he ain't had time to go out and get a new suit, but it was a little snug. It was a little snug. But listen, when I had to go back to work and put on real clothes again, listen, that man act like he act like he gave him $20 out his cash app or something. Like $1 million. But I can respect it. It was for a great cause, even if he just did it for the purposes of TV and be like Garcelle and don't never really send the check. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have done that.
Okay, now wait.
That
For
was a little slow.
With the Garcelle thing, from what I understood, is that she sent the money, but it was Cal's people that fumbled everything, and they had to go back and figure some things out. So Garcelle sent the money.
Well, I'm just joking. I mean, however it happened, we know she got the money now, child. She got the money now, child. So Angie went upstairs and did her a good quick change. Came back downstairs and said, Lisa, let me talk to you for a minute, ma'am. Let me
Wait,
come into
can I say something right quick?
go ahead, say what you got to say.
Because everybody was so upset that Lisa paid Whitney complete and utter dust when she walked in. I'm not mad at that. I'm not even mad at that because that was some real shit. If I don't fuck with you, because like I said, they're in their second season, so they ain't got the feel for this reality TV shit yet. So she wants to be like, oh hey, kisses, smooch, da da da. I like you. It was just like, okay, I see
But
you, but I don't see you.
but I think the problem was, and again, because I don't give Lisa no passes, because I think everything Lisa does is very calculated.
Calculated.
I think the problem was it wasn't that she just didn't, and she just was it was the hey, oh my gosh, how are you? And then with her back to Whitney, like that was so extra and over the top. Like it'd be different if I walk in the room, I don't really fuck with y'all. I give you the head nod and I walk up to my people like, yo, what's up, y'all? No, she went out of her way loud as hell, and it's obvious as hell that she was ignoring Whitney. Like that was I think that's where people had a problem with it.
Okay, but see, let me. I'm gonna share some personal shit. So, a couple of weeks ago, my cousin's wife had her, I believe, 50th birthday. It was a Gatsby thing event. Uh, my eldest brother, who I'm not fucking with, showed up, and like he's like the last person to show up. I'm outside talking to one of my cousins in my age range. He walks up behind her, gives her a hug, and smooth walked off. Which I wasn't mad because it's like, okay, well, nigga, I ain't fucking with you, but I was upset the fact that you intentionally did that shit. Where she's like, I'm gonna hug her while you talking to her, but
Right.
then I'm gonna
And
walk
I
the
think
fuck
that's
off.
what it was. I think that's what it was
Wait,
because I don't even think it was about. Because I mean, let's be clear. I don't think Whitney was really tripping. I don't because she don't fuck with Lisa. But it was the obvious. I'm just gonna make it
mm,
obvious. I'm just ignoring your ass. Like it was the
yeah.
obvious.
But see, but I'm petty back, so the whole entire night, I just roasted the shit out of him, whether he did or didn't hear me. I mean, I talk so much cash money shit. Like my cousin, was like, y'all right on stop. I'm like, nope, nope. Like I'm no longer the fat brother. So I was like, this motherfucker over here, this four trimester shit, fat motherfucker, cuss a bacon off his man. Like I was just going the fuck in. Like I ain't give a fuck. I did not care when I tell you. I was like, you want to be petty? Let's go. I ain't been petty like this in a hot minute. And I don't fuck with you either. But this ain't about me. I'm just saying I understood the moment, is what I'm saying.
That was funny, little baby and movie man. When Jen tried to cozy up next to Mary, and Mary was like, "Girl, Talking about something, we need to get the families together. Mary was like, what? Do what? Like, ma'am, no, I don't, ma'am, I don't fuck with you. Like, I don't. She said, She said, I thought me and you was cool, and then we got back home and you started. So here's the thing, Jen. Everybody ain't lying on you. Everybody ain't lying on you. Heather, Meredith, and Mary all had the same experience, that you were shading them, retweeting, liking, posting, down to the Instagram and the Twitter. Everybody ain't lying on you, and you can't keep blaming it on other people, because again, like I said, if the people that work for you were this shady and did this much, they don't need to work for you anymore. Right. They shouldn't be working for you anymore. And it shouldn't have taken all of this, because I never once heard her say that either. She never, she did say that to Meredith, but that was after she threw a whole fucking tantrum in the middle of the damn lake. Anyway, scared off all the damn fish. So she pulls aside, and she pulls Lisa aside, and she says to Lisa, it was a little situation with my caterers. And no, she first started off by asking about Meredith and Lisa's relationship, and has her friendship with Jen put a strain on their relationship. And I think where she was trying to go was use the analogy to say, well, that's the same thing you're doing with me and Whitney. I think she was trying to say, you know what it feels like when you're torn between two friends. So why are you doing that to me? Because at first I was like, why is she bringing up Jen and Meredith? But I think she was trying to use that as an analogy, but she never got there, because Lisa got all excited and all extra and went and got Meredith and was like, oh my gosh, there's no problem. Oh my gosh. But she never even got to make her point. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but that's pretty much what she did at the reunion. Like the same frantic behavior and getting up in people's faces and all this other shit. Yeah.
Yeah. Nah. And so she goes to get Meredith. She goes to get Jen. And Jen is sitting there like, I'm just glad this ain't about me. For once, I'm glad that this is not about me and my crazy ass. That's all I got. I'm just glad this ain't me. So they, she asked Meredith, how did you feel about Jen, Shah, yada, yada, yada? And Meredith was like, well, I didn't feel no kind of way, but I was hurt by it.
Yeah.
And I think that set Lisa off even more. Oh, you said I was trying to give Lisa a pass until she brought up Whitney's name when Whitney hadn't even been brought up. Right, because the way we saw it, and again, I always want to put the caveat about editing, but what we saw, Lisa brought Whitney's name up first. Angie didn't bring Whitney's name up.
And when she did, that was all she wrote.
Right. So Whitney was really trying to stay out of it until I feel like Whitney heard her name, and then Whitney slid her ass in there. And Lisa talking about something, what are you doing here? And Whitney was like, he's talking about me. Do you not want me here? No, I don't want you here. I said, see, that's it right there. Because if you were trying to clear everything up and you was really trying to clear the air, girl, right there, because we're going to talk about you right here. We talking about you. We're going to clear someone up.
But see,
Whitney, no.
Whitney should have played that a little bit differently, because Whitney's still giving off.
I wouldn't have went in there.
Oh no, I don't care that she went in there. I'm upset at how she handled it when she went in there. Because my thing is, like, she's giving off that she's intimidated somewhat by Lisa. Now she showed up in this episode, but she still seems timid. Because it would have been like, why are you here? Because I can be. Why do you not want me here? No. Angie, do you want me to leave? Because this is your house. This is your room. Do you want me? It would have been one of those where she's like, you ain't got no power over here. And I would have made her look so fucking stupid. But she getting there. See, Whitney, her whole thing's about the wild rose. She just starting to bloom. She getting there. She'll be all right.
Child. So when Lisa called Whitney, you're gonna choose this over me.
Now, the women that I know Because I'm back where I grew up, living in the farm that I actually was born in. But back over here with the women that I know, yeah, let any of these women would have been called this, yeah, Lisa would have been laid the fuck out.
Oh
I'm
yeah, that would
just,
have been. Oh yeah, that would have been. Yeah, that those are fighting words. Yeah, those are fighting words. So, um, Lisa tells on herself in so many different ways. And I thought it was interesting that Angie brought up the fact that, well, Whitney brought up the fact that, well, you said that you didn't even want her following me on social media. Now, when she said that, I said Lisa did it. Because if you're going to be petty enough to tell a friend of yours that you don't even want them following another friend of theirs, aka family member, on social media, you petty enough to call the caterer. You petty enough to do that. Because that's petty. That's petty, petty.
I don't know about petty.
That's
Controlling,
petty.
maybe. That's controlling.
It is control. Okay, well, okay, we want to use the word control, and that's fine. But I was just like, but now that one, I felt like I keep wanting to call her Whitney, because I feel like Angie was handling it. Whitney didn't need to say all of that because I feel like Angie was handling it. But when Angie said, "Listen, girl, I wouldn't have even thought you had anything to do with the whole caterer situation if they hadn't said your name." And when she said that they said Lisa's name, Lisa didn't have no rebuttal.
Yes, you did.
Lisa didn't have no rebuttal. That's
Yes,
when the
no,
fake.
no, no. That was her rebuttal. What's the fake tears? The same shit that European
Right.
Americans do to African Americans, she did to them. It's just
The
funny
fake
when they
tear,
do it
yeah.
to each other.
Because let's be clear, it won't not a tear dropped out. Oh my gosh, I'm so upset right now. I felt, girl, not a tear fell. Not a tear
When
fell.
when you have to tell us the emotion rather than us see the emotion, there's a problem.
Yeah. So I feel like Lisa absolutely called that caterer or had somebody from her staff call that caterer. And I don't feel like they came right out and said, and specifically, if you cater this event, you won't get any more of our business. But I feel like they left the innuendo there so that they would be very clear. It would be very clear. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the innuendo was put out there and they
This
knew what
seems
it was.
it seems like it seems like this has probably happened before more than one time because from what it seemed like, Lisa got money. So chances are she probably didn't come right out and say that, but she might have alluded to another situation that was right along these lines. So it was one of those where it's just like, are you picking up what I'm putting down? Okay.
I just feel like for me, I was sitting there and I was like, you know what? Because I'm gonna be honest with you, even though I like Heather way better than I like Lisa, after the reunion, I was starting to question a little bit and think maybe Heather was putting a little 20 on 10. Because remember, Lisa had the text messages that showed to her Heather, like it seemed like it was more to it, and I was like, I don't know. But after last night's episode, I said, no, Lisa, you guilty of everything that all of them accused you of because your dirty slip was dragging on the ground last night because that shit was so obvious that not only the whole controlling who you're friends with, not wanting your friend to be friends with her, but then you were so childish and petty as to try to sabotage your good friend who you've known for 20 years, try to sabotage her event.
But not even that. I mean, even if you juxtapose what happened between Jigsaw and Heather, and what's going on between Lisa and Whitney, they're damn near fucking parallel. To where it's this issue of can you be friends like with Meredith? Can you be friends with me and still be friends with Jigsaw over there? And now here we are, and it's the same thing over here. You know what I'm saying? Like, and Lisa was so offended by that, yet it's playing out yet again. Like, have you learned nothing? And now, and like I said, I mean, you have some people where they can't be friends with two people that don't like each other. You have some people that they're not built for that. you have others that can. And as long as you establish, like, hey, when I'm with you, you don't discuss the other one, and when I'm with you, you don't discuss the other one, and we all good. No
Exactly. I
problem.
mean, it's a hard spot to be in, but it's not an impossible spot to be in. And I feel like we've all been at some point in our lives, we've all had to be in that space. And like we was, I was talking about this, the other day with somebody. I was like, listen, as long as, like you said, you respect the fact that I'm friends with that person, and I'll make sure that I'm not gonna let them shit talk you, and I'm not gonna let
Yeah.
you shit talk them, and we're gonna all get along and move forward because we are all grown. Last I checked, we are all grown.
Because the way that I handle it is like if we're talking and you bring up the other person and you're retelling your version of events, but you're not being slanderous or nasty, then talk away. But once you go from you telling your story to now you just bashing this person, okay, hold the fuck on now.
Right.
This ain't what we
And
do. Like that's how I do that.
right. And like I said, when she started putting on them false tears and started going overboard with the theatrics, I said, "Oh, she guilty."
Wait. But that's not the funniest part though. The funniest part though is when she walked out the room, quickly gathered herself, centered herself, grabbed her coat, and
Yeah,
eased
because
them down the road.
by the time she turned that corner, we didn't see Ned tear coming down her face, right? By the time she hit that corner, I said, "Where's the crying? Where's the tears?"
I'm
Oh, that
sorry,
was
that shit
hilarious.
was
When Heather was
funny.
showing Mary how to take the selfies to get the best angles. That was funny. That was funny. I'm enjoying Mary this season. I mean, she seems to not be as extra. I'm enjoying her this season. So
I
far.
mean,
We're only 4 episodes in, but
I enjoyed her last season. I just know that a lot of people were not happy with her honesty. Like when she talked about Jen's, who is now the deceased. I think it was her aunt. I
right.
thought
But
the shit. I thought the shit was funny when she was just like, "Well, it smell like I feel like." I mean, she's sick. Like she needs to drink water. Like that whole spiel. Well, whatever. Was it nasty? Yes, but she was fucking being honest. I laughed. I'm sorry. And I know some people might think me wrong. Hell, we gonna pick all this shit up when we get on the next panel because
no, not we. Not we. We ain't said that. You said it. Don't make it a we.
well,
That ain't
it's
we.
gonna be a collaborative thing because the only person that said they wasn't gonna say nothing was Terrence. Terrence said he wasn't gonna say shit when it comes to Candace. I call bullshit, but we'll see in a little bit.
Listen. I don't even want to
But
get started on that because I don't even want to go there until it's time to go there. But let's be clear. Um, See, I don't even want to go there. I don't even want because I already know it's gonna go left. Let me just leave it. I'll wait to the panel and leave it in the appropriate place.
wait, who is it gonna go left with? Not me.
No, I just mean in general because I just want to keep this as Salt Lake City, child. I just want to keep it as
Oh,
Salt Lake City. Um, all I was going.
your mama's low budget. I'm sorry, I had to say.
All I'm gonna say is this, and like I said, I'll save it for the panel. But all I'm gonna say is this: Candace, you making Monique look good. That's all I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna leave it at that.
Look, I know we ain't supposed to talk about, but I just want to say, Candace had me so fucked up when I'm a paraphrasing, but when she told me along the lines of, if you gonna start a fight, finish it, I was looking like, you shouldn't have said that. That you shouldn't have said, because that's gonna make everybody throw season 5 back in your face.
Well,
That
that's
particular.
like people are already trying to act like they didn't see that Candace threw the lettuce at
First.
me first. Just because Candace only threw 2 pieces of lettuce and Mia threw the whole damn tray, it don't change the fact that Candace threw the lettuce first. See, I'm not going down that road. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
Okay, we're not doing it. Y'all gotta come to. So
Y'all
look,
gotta come over to the whether you like it or not panel.
yeah. So we was at Really B's house, even though we here now, but we was there last week. We're gonna be in Josiah's house
We're
this.
gonna be at Josiah's house. Abby been
Mhm.
dropping the link. So please make sure y'all join us. It's still at 9:30, right?
Oh, don't give me.
Okay, it's still 9:30 though, because Josiah is Central Standard Time, so I think it's still 9:30. But we'll
It's
be
either
over there. So yeah,
it's either 15 or 30. It fluctuates between the two. So
yeah. And I ain't fooling with y'all all night, so we're gonna skip through the boring shit.
and I just want to say I can't believe it's like gonna sit here and say in the group chat, oh, these are the tweets of the week. Like, sir, if you don't get to doing your motherfucking job, I'm just sitting here sharing shit. I was like, really? I am not here to do everybody's job. No, sir. No, sir.
I'm not doing this with you. Anyway, we're going to Team Robin's house.
Well, look. Quiet as kept. I mean, we visited Robin's house while she was clipping toenails and shit. Acting like she ain't coming to the motherfucking trip, knowing goddamn well she need the motherfucking money for a wedding that ain't happening. Like, stop playing.
Wow.
Oh, oh wait, that was too much. Ooh. Oh
Wow.
well, I said
So
it.
before I get off of here, ladies and gentlemen, I just dropped. So listen, I am now an Amazon. What they calling me? Shoot, I don't even influencer, I guess. And so please go and check out my Amazon store. I'm still building it. But I will be posting things over there that I
Bougie,
purchased off of
bougie.
Amazon. Huh?
You bougie, girl.
I
I
know,
don't know.
right?
I don't know if
I
I
will
can.
be posting
I
things
can't
over
hang out
there.
with you no
Affiliate
more.
partner. Thank you. I guess if I'm gonna brag, I need to come up with the right word. Anyway, I will be posting things over there that I will be purchasing. I will also, when I do my unpacking and when I do my videos of things that I purchase off of Instagram. I mean, damn, off of Amazon. I will be posting it on because there's a way that I can link videos there as well. I'm still building it, but I have set up a few categories. I have books, electronics, health and beauty, makeup. I think are the main ones that I have set up already. So you guys, I know everybody be shopping off of the Amazon. All I'm asking is that y'all click that link, y'all follow my page, and before you buy something off of Amazon, just check there first to see if I already have it listed, and y'all can buy it off of my storefront, and then I can get a little bit of coinage. Okay, I get a little coin. But I'm gonna be posting upcoming Christmas toys for this season and Black Friday stuff. So that's what I'll be working on. So I dropped the link. If y'all can go check it out, y'all check me out. Okay.
Okay, well, I won't be checking you out because you discriminated because you ain't said nothing about Hanukkah, but that's okay. I see how you feeling over here.
You're right, I didn't. And just because you brought it up to me, I will make sure that I will put some Hanukkah and I will put some Kwanzaa.
Wait.
Okay.
Don't
My
be
bad. You
being
right. No,
no,
you
don't
right. No, you are absolutely
don't
correct.
don't don't backpedal the pussy pop. Don't make me
I'm not
call
like telling the
James.
pussy pop, but I
Don't
really forgot.
don't don't make me
Listen,
call James. I will call James. Don't make me do it.
anybody, I don't care. Anybody scared? Anyway, moving on. So with that
wait.
being,
CC Free gonna say, "Yeah, so petty." Yes,
he,
I am.
you know
I'm
he is.
glad you know.
You know
I'm
he is,
glad
and
you
I don't pay.
know.
That's why I don't pay him no mind. But I'm gonna say this: I am looking forward to next week's episode because I want to see the aftermath of this whole Lisa situation, baby. I am here for it, okay? Because Lisa irritates my soul, and she has irritated my soul since last year. I've never really liked Lisa, and ever since now, she's so far up Jen's ass.
But okay, so I just need to know one thing from you. When we finally get the episode that Lisa turns on Jen, are you gonna sit here and read the pantyhose off her? I just want to know if you're gonna do it.
I mean, I'm gonna do what I do.
That ain't what I'm asking you. I'm
I
just
mean,
saying we.
my idea of reading and your idea of reading might be different, so I'm gonna do what I do.
Okay, all right. I'm just asking.
Alex exposed Lisa on Twitter. Oh, I mean Angie. Oh, I need to get over to the Twitter. Oh, I gotta get over to the Twitter. Because I started following Angie on my Instagram, but baby, I need to go over to the Twitter. Oh, okay, CC Free, CC Free. I'm gonna check that out when we get off of here, honey. I'm gonna do, or maybe it was Whitney. It don't matter. I'm gonna look at both of them. I'm gonna look both of them up on the Twitter. Cause I follow both of them on Instagram. I don't know if I follow either one of them. I don't be on my
Well,
Twitter like that, so I gotta
well,
look on my.
so pretty much Angie is just what she's doing is she's playing that long game where because I don't know if she intended to be a friend of the show, but she playing her cards to be a full-time cast member. Because if
And
you
her name is
exposing,
Angie Harrington. So if y'all looking to find her, she's Angie Harrington. All right, I'm gonna look it up, CC Freak, when I get off here. I'm about to get off here now so I can get my dinner and do a couple of things before I got to get onto the panel because that's gonna be a 2-hour situation. So I'm gonna try to get some things done before then, honey.
it might
Um,
be longer, seeing as to how everybody
no,
got their
y'all might be
opinions
there
on
longer.
camera.
I'm gonna tell you who will be there longer. No, only because I got to get up and go to work because Scotty and Josiah, it starts at 8:30 for them. So
Okay,
we
well, guess what?
after 11:30. You know what I'm saying? I had to
Okay,
work.
but work's still gonna be there, sweetheart.
What do you mean work's still gonna be there? Yeah, and I need to be
It's
there on time.
yeah, and you can sacrifice a little extra and see you have the children there, limitless amounts of energy where they can pour into you and give you
You
that
must think I
extra
teach like
time.
elementary. You must think I teach like kindergarten or something. I teach high school kids. They don't give me no energy. Okay,
Oh
mm-mm.
well, never
None.
mind. Never mind.
Like you
Those are
must think
soul
I be running.
suckers.
You must think I chase kids around all damn day or something. The hell?
Okay, well that'll tire you out, but yeah, high schoolers, yeah, those are soul suckers. Those are some
Yeah.
succubus and incubuses. Okay, yeah, that's it. That's
Let
them
me tell
right
you
there.
something. When my YouTube check supersedes my regular check, then we can have a conversation about me being late for work. Until then, no ma'am.
You can work off you can work off of 4 5 hours of sleep. You know you can. Don't act like you can.
Anyway, thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you. It was Whitney. All right, listen. I am running over to Twitter as soon as I hit the end button. I am running over to Twitter. I might do a quick drop on it, y'all, once I read what's to be read. Okay.
Well,
All
see
right,
you.
y'all. Thank
Well,
y'all
you
for
run.
coming through.
You
Thank
run
you
into
again, number one
Twitter.
Eagle fan. Huh?
I'm running. You run into Twitter. I'm running to the kitchen. I already got food prepared. Ha ha.
Okay, we'll
That's
handle
right.
it. Thank you again, number one Eagle fan for the Cash App. It is so appreciated. It is so appreciated. Mwah, mwah, mwah. And thank you guys. And I'm out. Peace.
All right, everybody.
Thank you, y'all, for coming up as always. I appreciate you. And Josiah said, so we are going to do Beverly Hills Thursday, and Josiah is going to join us. He said he's going to join us. So,
Oh, that should be fine.
yeah, y'all real probably over there cooking an 18-course meal, child, and cooking
Oh, why
and
y'all
making it from scratch and everything else.
don't do me. Don't do me.
I'm just saying. All right, y'all, I'm out.
Bye.
Bye.